In this video, I'm going to talk to you about something that is genuinely a game changer. Now, you hear the word game changer thrown about all across the internet now, and it does my head in, to be honest, but this is a genuine game changer. Why is it a game changer? The reason it's a game changer is because I have this 100% digitally recallable studio. Now, digital recall is a game changer. When it first came out, it is a game changer. But what I am saying today that is a genuine game changer is the fact that I can use remote access from another computer to control my whole studio. Now, the reason I came up, well, where this kind of came about was about 4 months ago. I was on holiday in Egypt and I was sitting on a beach with my laptop and I needed to make a tiny revision to a mix. Now, the revision was something simple. It was to reduce the vocals by 1 dB. Simple revision. Didn't need to go into the mix, didn't actually need to listen to the mix, just needed to literally go 1 dB, print and send off. What I was able to do was to use this actual laptop to remote access to my computer, load the session and print the mix. Perfect. It was as if I was sitting here, but I was sitting on a beach in Egypt, sipping on a cocktail, sitting on a beach with my laptop. That, to me, that is game changing. Now, the reason this is so good is because since then, what I've been doing is I've been going to other people's studios and I've been working with my equipment in their studios. We've been doing tuition sessions. Now, if you don't know, I offer lots of consultancy services where you can do one-on-one tuition with me. And I've been doing that a lot with people on site in their studios. And the reason we're doing it in their studios is because they have access to my studio. So what I can do there is I can sit in their studio with them on their computer with their speakers, giving them a lesson and tuition in their natural environment where they're comfortable. They don't have to travel to me. I travel to them. We then do this tuition session for a full day, but we're using all of my equipment. We are literally using the session, my session on my computer, and all we're doing is we're streaming that audio at 96K using AudioMovers ListenTo to hear that audio back. The audio streams within a second. It's under a second. Now, as you can see, look, I have here the West Audio Tube EQ. I have nothing connected to this laptop. Literally nothing. It is just a laptop sitting on its own. I now have control of that EQ. Now you can see behind me, the computer behind me, you can see the EQ. Look, that's me controlling the EQ on that computer. Now, if I just quickly switch to, let's say, the Bettermaker EQ. Now you can see the Bettermaker EQ here. If I just grab this band, now can you see that? Can you see that moving on that screen? You might not be able to, but if I move to let's say if I move to this one, I'm using the Carnaby HE2 here, you can see those lights moving. Look at that down there, right down here. I am moving that. Now, think of it like this. I'm moving this on a beach in Egypt. I'm moving that. And it's moving in this studio. That to me is game changing. And that's not possible without a 100% digitally recallable studio. And this is why I think digital recall's the future. Now, ways I've used this over the last 3-4 months for my benefit is I have to come to the studio to, let's say, print stems. Now, I can go home, print the stems. I can leave the stems printing, for instance, go home, and then I can access it from home to render them out. I can, for instance, when I'm doing a big film project, the render times on a big film project are massive. I can go home, leave it doing it, and then access it and make any little tweaks. I can reference it and listen to everything at home. This is ridiculous. I have my studio at home. All these little jobs that do not require like high quality technical listening where I need to be listening on these speakers, I can do it at home. All I need to do is just remote access it from a laptop at home. Now, the other reasons this is good is I go to other studios and I remote access and I can use my studio at someone else's studio. And I can control every single aspect. I can use any piece of my gear in the sessions. You know, this to me is game changing. And yeah, that's what I'm doing at the moment. There's a lot of things and a lot of ways that I can use this to massively be advantageous. And the big one is, if I go away anywhere I go, I could go up north, I could go on holiday, I could go overseas. As long as I have an internet connection, I have my studio. Now, obviously, you're not going to sit there and start mixing tracks over headphones, even though you're using the gear and it's, you know, it all comes down to speakers, listening environment. Not going to start mixing people's tracks on my laptop. But the possibility is there that you could. Now, you could do this. Where it's beneficial is things that don't require crazy critical listening, right? That's where this kind of technology is massively beneficial. So yeah, look, just remote access. I can load anything I want. That's one of the EQs. That's actually this EQ here. So look, that's me turning it over there and I'm controlling it on the screen there, right? Now I can control it on the screen here and it's moving back there. It's crazy. And it will change the way people think about how they can make music. Because like as well, I could theoretically say to someone, here's remote access to my studio. Yeah, use the studio for the next couple of hours. I'm not in there. Use the studio. And they can literally do everything they need to do. They can use my studio. I could rent my studio out to someone for a day and say, yeah, use it all day long. Do whatever you want. Process however much you want to do whatever you want to do, mix a few tracks, use every single piece of processing gear you want to use, and then do it all from the comfort of your own studio through your own speakers. That's game changing. That's massive. So yeah, this is something that I'm able to do, and I'm able to do it because I have this 100% digitally recallable studio. And yeah, it's different class.